Hey everybody, it is late at night and I am Norman. I'm still really enjoying my 36mm Armida dive watch, and I've been wearing it on this NATO strap. However, this is kind of a bulky watch, so I've been wearing this as a single pass strap. Tonight I'm going to show you how I'm doing that without modifying the strap, and we'll get some wrist shots of it in action. So let us begin. Alright, so this will likely be a pretty brief video. It doesn't take very long to set up your strap or to explain how to do this. I believe that my good friend Keith was wearing a NATO using this technique back when he and I first realized we shared a wristwatch obsession, and we're talking about watches pretty much all week during the vacation that we end up bumping into each other on every year. So kudos to him. I'm not sure if he saw it done this way somewhere else, but I kind of forgot about this technique because usually I will modify my straps and cut off that second pass and then melt where I had cut it and just use them like single passes. However, this is a new strap. I got this when I ordered the Armida, and I just decided that I would keep it intact. And it really isn't too bad to use this technique. If the strap isn't terribly thick, you don't end up with a ton of extra bulk. But the great thing is it moves that bulkiness from the back of the watch to the bottom of your wrist where you can't really see it. So I had to put this strap back on because I recently purchased a rubber strap for this watch, which is what I originally wanted to get for it, but I didn't have a ton of funds after paying for the watch itself, so I had to hold off on ordering this a little bit, but it has arrived and it is pretty amazing. This is the silicone style, so it's really soft and very comfortable, even though it's kind of double-sided and has this texture on both sides. So if you're using this strap and wearing it really tight, it could get uncomfortable just from this. But I wear my watches pretty snug, and this has been comfortable for me. So very cool strap, super affordable too. I think I ordered this on Etsy, just doing an 18mm search for rubber watch straps, and yeah, this one showed up. Alright, so to set up your NATO strap for this little hack, you're going to want to simply run it through like you normally would. However, you do want to wear the watch head a little bit lower toward the tail of the strap than you normally would. Then, with this second pass, instead of taking it through the strap like this, and this would normally pass through behind the watch, so you can see that the watch head would normally be up here, so there isn't this bulge here. But for our purposes, you actually want it lower. So instead of doing that second pass, what you're going to do is run this under your wrist, put this through that loop first, and then, let me get this to where you can see it, and then through the buckle itself. Alright, so let me demonstrate this. I'll take off my Henry London watch. Okay, so I'm going to pass this second piece under my wrist. Then I'm going to run the strap through that loop. Sorry about the shadows there. And you can either cinch that up tight, which is cool because it sort of holds the strap on your wrist while you're putting it through the buckle, but then we just run this through the buckle normally. Get it where you want it. I like mine kind of snug, so we're there. Then just run this through the keepers as you normally would. You can fold it back over, tuck it in here. And there it is. So it's a little bit bulkier down here on the bottom of my wrist, but not too bad. And the real benefit is right here. The watch now sits closer to my wrist. It takes out some of the height of that case a little bit visually, which is good because this watch is kind of thick, sort of. I mean, it's 36 millimeters, so it looks thick. But now it's sitting right on my wrist. There isn't this added thickness behind the watch. And it's really pretty easy to put on, and just like it normally would to take off. You just have the added step of running it through this loop first and then the crown. So here's a better look at it. There's the thickness right there. Pretty cool. So yeah, if you have a strap that you don't want to damage at all, you could use this technique if you would like to use it as a single pass. So there you have it, a super simple way of wearing a double pass NATO as a single pass without ruining the strap itself or altering it in any way. Thanks for watching.